Well, talk about a turn up for the books. Just when you're expecting it's almost a gift to be asked to bat first in an afternoon game. We saw what happened on Saturday. Both teams batted first, successfully defended. But every surface is not the same, and every captain is not Kane Williamson. He thought this through. He asked Punjab to bat first, and he's picked up 4 wickets, or his side have picked up 4 wickets inside the first 10 overs. Livingstone is playing just like Livingstone play, but this is by a distance Punjab's lowest score at the halfway mark in this tournament so far. Here on Cricbuzz Comm Box, let's see how we assess their progress so far. I'm joined by Ajay Jadeja. Ajay, you guys would have had a discussion in your studio as well about what we're expecting from this. Punjab batting first, you're always thinking 85, 90, could it be 100? Today, Hyderabad have done something right.
I think Hyderabad's done something right. Yes, you could say that. Scoreboard looks like that. I think the biggest difference I feel is the pitch. The wicket that they're playing on. This IPL, this is probably the first one I could say which looks different from all the other pitches. I'm a little surprised, in fact, that Hyderabad didn't pick another spinner in there. They have Abhishek Sharma, but I thought this was a pitch that would have helped spinners a lot more. And maybe we'll see a different kind of game for a change. Otherwise, we've seen seaming pitches. Then it's easy to score off the last 10 and high-scoring games if you get through that first initial spell from fast bowlers. But today, it's all going to be hard work, run, ball stopping a bit. So I think it's a different game. And maybe that's why you are absolutely right. Kane's made the right call.
In fact, if we have a look at the bowling, we mentioned Abhishek Sharma. Add one more name to that list, Aiden Markram. He could come in with a bit of off-spin if necessary. So they have part-time spinners, and I'm sure that's the reason they didn't go for a full-timer. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, once again, outstanding, keeps taking wickets in the power play. Marco Jansen, with his height, he's the only one who hasn't picked up a wicket. But overall, they've been a team who've relied on doing well with the ball. And once again, you've seen it's happening.
Yeah, this is one side that, prides on their bowling or defending totals. Generally, you see that. And it's a complete unit. I mean, once Marco Jensen, joined that unit, he got enough variation in there. And as you rightly said, the captain Kane uses them brilliantly as well. So they are a side that probably relies more on the bowling to, bring them back into games or defend totals. It's not one of those sides that actually, prides on their batting, but on their bowling.
And even someone like Umran Malik, I mean, I was just listening on commentary. If you bowl 150, it doesn't matter, slow pitch, slightly sticky pitch. At that pace, if you bowl something slightly short to someone like, say, Jitesh Sharma, you will beat him for pace. And that inexperience told over there. So that was one battle that was won by the pace bowler.
Yeah, 150 is something that you'd want. I mean, and in fact, I personally believe that if you've got that kind of pace, and even if it's a turning track, what is the difference? If it's a track that's turning, that means the ball's holding on, it's gripping. So if something's coming at 150 miles in the air and then it pitches and stops and doesn't, take off, in fact, gets more difficult to play. So, if you've got that raw pace, yes. But we saw Bhuvneshwar Kumar. I mean, he doesn't have that raw pace, so he went to slower ones today straight away from over number 1. Unlike what's been the trend in this IPL, where everybody's trying to seam the first few overs, where it's all about slow ones today.
Well, we can see Livingstone a little bit circumspect. He's very happy to get his runs down to third man if it comes there. But Umran Malik now coming on to bowl the 12th over. Let's have a look at the batting to come for Punjab. So far, it's been their top and middle order who have been doing it for them, and that's why they've got high totals. No Mayank playing today. Shikhar Dhawan gone. Prabsimran Singh as well has not made it. So they're going to rely a lot on a little help from Odean Smith, perhaps. Livingstone to bat deep, and we know Rabada can contribute towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, Odean Smith is an exceptional player. I mean, but the way I see him, he's not in the same mold as Russell, but similar style. So, you don't know what you're going to get from him. And this wicket probably doesn't suit him that much. But if Punjab gets out of this mess, which they are in, the way I see it, it'll probably have to be Odean Smith, because Livingstone will have to take a little longer. He can't be as free as he's been in the other games. Plus, the wicket doesn't allow you to play that way. So if they get out of this hole, it'd probably be Odean Smith. Rabada can contribute, but won't probably be significant contribution, because this wicket demands different batting skills.
Yeah, Umran Malik has, as we wrap up, Cricbuzz Comm Box has just been deposited about 55 rows back into some far corner of the DY Patil Stadium by Liam Livingstone. But he'll still have to hang on and bat till the end. And I think Ajay Jadeja makes a good point. This is not Odin Smith kind of wicket. Kane Williamson will have to be clever to get him out. All in all, it is likely to be a Kane Williamson Hyderabad type of total to chase. Whether or not they do it, that's for another time. For now, thank you, Ajay, for joining us. And thank you all for joining us on Cricbuzz Comm Box. We'll see you at the end of the innings.